All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back to back update and information as they hot. In case you have not joined our channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first. We'll collect them. I make we go down to the news proper as the hot. It's a new week, new day. Happy new month also. For my area, they say if they hear Happy Independent Day, they say you go collect oh. Everybody, even Yoruba people and Hausa people don't dey tired of Naija, because normally I was waiting to see, normally how people used to celebrate before. He's independent, he's independent. He's happy. They will be, your neighbors will be telling you Happy Independent Day. Oh. Even I know here are my people to show you say for this country, many people don't tire. Oh. I know here Happy Independent Day. For people status, I know some people wey be say those days they mad to post this thing. Once e reach that's 1 a.m. of 1st October, people don dey post Happy Independent Day, Happy Independent Day. Some people will even text you message say God bless our heroes past. Our struggle shall never be in vain. All those stuff. But some of my friends, some people, for example, I'm an OAP. I'm a popular figure because of the kind of work I do, news presentation. I have a lot of people's contact and the rest of them, even some people that calls me and say, okay, how is it going? I have many people calling my phone. So many of them strictly posted on their WhatsApp status and said there is nothing like Happy Independent Day. If you tell me Happy Independent Day, you will collect. For my street, one man that came out and say, my people, Happy Independent Day. For the street people almost mobbed that man. They almost, some people use stones, some use pure water, some use plank. I wanted to make sure say they disfigure the man. This is to show you that people are actually tired of this nation. People are actually tired of what is going on. And let me tell you, very soon, from the look of things, what is going to happen is that this country will divide by himself. One day, Hausa people will say we are going. Yoruba people will say we are going. Igbo people will say we are going, because the thing is actually becoming too much for everybody. The stuff is actually becoming too much for everybody. The government is not doing anything to better the life of the citizens. The government is not doing anything to better the life of the citizens. 63 years of independence without nothing to prove about it. Without no good road, without no good infrastructure, without no hospital, without railways, without good road, without social amenities that the citizens require. Nigeria is still now is even going back. 1983, this thing, $1,000, this 1 million naira is equivalent to $15,000 or more. Yes, 1 million naira is equivalent about 90 is equivalent to 100 and something $1,000, a million naira. And around that 1980 something, flight to United States of America was 17,000 for you to fly to the United States of America and come back. And then Nigerian passport was okay. At least if you watch the inauguration of people like Kenna and Daziki, where them Tafalo Belowa them, those the time of Obafemi Wolowo and the rest of them, you will see that other countries had respect for Nigeria. But now, it was as if things things are even becoming worse now, because Nigeria, other nation is going from, as after independence they are developing. You look at United Arab Emirates of yesterday. Now Nigerians are rushing to United Arab Emirates to to go and have jollification, to go. Do you know the other time they banned Nigerians from coming to United Arab Emirates? What an insult, what an insolence. That's United Arab Emirates ban Nigerians from coming to their country because Nigeria has a failed, what is called a failed, typically failed government. Is it at the federal constituency? Is it at the state constituency? Is it at the executive chamber? Is it at the legislative chamber? Is it at the judiciary chamber? Judiciary that is supposed to hold the nation together, the judiciary that is supposed to be the pot, even though that the executive have failed, that the legislature have failed, judiciary is supposed to be there. When we were in school, we are meant to understand that the court is the hope of the common man. But from what I'm seeing in Nigeria, my people, the court is not the hope of the common man. Oh. The court is the hope of the rich man. The court is the hope of the man that is carrying the money bag. Well, many people have said they don't need to tell them Happy Independence Day. The Igbo people wants to go. The Arewa people wants to go. It's just that the Yoruba people are saboteurs. Yes, they are saboteurs. Yoruba people don't even know where they are standing. They don't even know where they are standing. They think that Igbo people are the servant, but they themselves are the pure servants that is in this nation called Nigeria, because they don't have a word of their own. They are saboteurs. All they are there is just give them what they want and they will go. They don't even have time to struggle for anything. They don't have strength. Normal Yoruba man does not have strength for work. He does not have strength for struggle. He does not have strength for anything. The strength he has is to betray. Yes, that's just the simple thing that is there. As you can see, yesterday and even today, everywhere, Nigeria was as cold as a mortuary. People were not celebrating. People were not happy about the independence. Some people said, after all, what have they gained from Nigeria? What has Nigeria given to them? The old people that have finished with their work, retired, nobody is paying their pension. Imagine after working, not this pension. Some people don't understand what is pension. This pension is money that was taken from your own salary as you were working. The government was paying you some of your salary and they were saving some for you. And the reason is that when you retire as a retiree, those benefits will be paying to you every month. That with that, you can be keeping yourself up as an old person. And this money that the government took away from your salary while you were working, the government still refused to pay it to you. Workers' pension is not even government money. That money is your money. You worked for it. Some people don't even understand this thing. What the government does is that as you are a civil servant, they pay you a part of your money and keep part of the money for you. The reason is that so that after you retire, that is what is called your gratuity. They will be paying you money from those money they have been able to save for you all those years. Maybe you've been able to work with the government for 35 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, depending on when you graduated from school and when you got the job. The government starts saving that money for you as your pension. Now, to pay you this pension becomes wahala, becomes war, becomes trouble, becomes palava, becomes big trouble for you. You see old people queuing online. They will go in with a walking stick. Some people will be going. You see some of them that are even carrying catheter. Catheter. Catheter is that thing they put on you. If you cannot control your urine, they put it on you. You see some of them carrying catheter, going to the local government or to the office, to the secretariat, to go there and collect to stand in line for their pension. Their pension, they will stand online to collect it. Why not the government set a system that once it's that day for these people to collect their pension will report on their account, or the government will mail them a check to their houses. This is what the white people do. After Nigeria is saying that they are practicing a capitalist government or presidential system of government like the Americans. Meanwhile, that thing that Americans are doing, all you just do is to go and copy their constitution, copy everything they are doing. Nigeria, copy country. After you have copied everything they are doing, you have copied it. But do what is written in that constitution that you have copied from the Americans. You are not even putting any effort to be able to do any single thing that's written in that particular constitution. And when people like Mazen and the kind of Ohamadike, one of Ndi is talking, people will be saying, why is he talking like that? Why is he protesting? That's why they held that man and refused that they are not going to release him, because they know that the man has the truth. They know that he has what is stake. He's speaking the truth. He's saying the mind of the people. And the people always want that person that is saying their mind, the man that is standing for the people, the man that is speaking the mind of the people, the man that is exposing the secrets of the government, the man that is opening the nash of the government. And the government does not want to see that kind of people exist in this generation. That is why they sent Fela Anikula Bokuti to early grave, because through his songs he was exposing the government. Through his attitude he was exposing the government. He was fearless. He was talking about the government. His mother also was talking about the government too. And that was how they jailed Fela's mother. They disgraced Fela's mother. After disgracing Fela's mother, they sent Fela to prison. After sending Fela to prison, that was where they gave him all manner of injection. They gave him, say that he died out of HIV. But people that knew Fela knew that Fela did not die from HIV. That some people, some government cartels sent Fela to early grave because Fela was exposing their secret deeds. Yes, that is what we see in Africa. That's why if you listen to one of Fela's songs, he was talking about Babala and nonsense. He will also talk about crazy man want teach me equal right, crazy man want teach me human right. What is there? Is there anything there? I don't think there is nothing there just to give the citizens a good life that they need. Give the citizens steady electricity. Give the citizens good road network. Give the citizens railway. Stabilize the economy. Finished. The people that were born in Nigeria, whether from the southeastern part, the Biafrans, whether the Oduduwas, whether the Arewas, are strong people. They are hustlers. They are hustling by themselves. They are not requiring anything from the government. They have not told the government one day, do this for us. They have not told the government. Of course, you know that the responsibility of every government is that once you are a graduate and you have reached the age of work and the government is not capable of providing a work for you, the government have that responsibility of paying you salary as a citizen of that nation. This is what happens if you go to London, Denmark, Sweden, America, all this UK country and the Western world. They pay their citizens salary when they are not able to provide for them. That's what they do there. And Nigeria has that money. Look at what the Saudi Arabians are doing with their oil money. Building mansions and great things with their oil money. What is happening to Nigeria's oil money is what people don't know. And Nigeria is one of the countries that has the highest oil in the world. Yes, Nigeria, go and check. They are one of the highest countries that has oil in the world. And this oil money, nothing is being done with it. We are not seeing development. We are not seeing a good road network. We are not seeing electricity. We are not seeing, what is it called? We are not seeing a good infrastructural development. We are not seeing good social amenities like hospital, like pipe-borne water, like government supplying gas to the people, like government supply, all these things are not there. So tell me, why should people be celebrating the independence? The independence have not brought about good governance. It has not changed anything. It's looking as if Nigeria was better off when Nigeria was still in the hands of their colonial masters. Yes, because the colonial check it. I was reading one of Chinua Achebe's book, and he was explaining, I think, and there was a country, how they went to school, the school they went to, how they usually eat in school, all those things. But go to our boarding schools now, our children there are barely eating, especially government boarding schools. If you send your children there, they'll come back, they will be looking like bunker fish. Because the teachers will pack those food that the children are supposed to eat and pack it to their home, because the teachers themselves are hungry. Go to the street and see police people. What is happening now is, especially in the southeast, is that you see different checking points. These people will come and do their checking points in the morning. After collecting money, they have their time, they move. Another section of people will come, collect their own, they move. Another section of people will come. If you come and meet them and tell them, okay, you have paid before, they will tell you, no, no be them you pay to, that group don't come out to. All these things are happening because the people, the citizens are hungry. The police people are hungry. Yes, how much? You are paying policeman, maybe like, okay, let's say you are paying him 45 for 60,000 as a corporal, or even, I don't even know whether he reach up to 60,000. That's the minimum wage. And a bag of rice is worth 40 something thousand. He will pay his house rent to, okay, let's say that he's living in the barrack where he's not paying, and that barrack where this policeman is even living is not even conducive for him. Some of them are living in just one room apartment with their families. Not that this person is a single man, he has a family. He will pay his children's school fees. He will provide food in the house. He will take care of house utilities that are supposed to be utility bills. He will take care of himself. He will buy food for himself. And after all these things, what do you expect them to do? Sometimes, so when you see some of these people doing this thing, the police people staying on the sun, being aggressive, the soldiers, sometimes you will not blame them. It's just that where I'm blaming them is that they are venting their anger on innocent citizens who did not call them to the work. And even they are venting their anger on politicians who are betraying them, it would have been okay. But innocent citizens who did not do anything to them are the ones suffering it. If you are passing there, they tell you, if you don't want to pay money, park your car. If you want to pay the money, you go. Now, you see what is actually happening in this nation. Many people said, if you tell them, I'm telling you what happened in my street. When one man said, Happy Independence Day, people wanted to mob that guy. Because people are tired of hearing this happen Independence Day. After independence, what has happened? Nothing has happened. Nothing has changed. Dollar rate to naira now is one single dollar is equal to 1,000 naira. This is to tell you that Nigerian naira has no value again. The country that used to be like this is what is it called? Guinea. If you go to Guinea Conakry, you see CFA. You change those days around 2012. You change $100 to Guinea CFA. You will be getting not Guinea Fra. It's not Guinea CFA. Guinea Fra. There is CFA. There is one called Guinea Fra. You will be getting about 120,000 Guinea Fra. And if you want to buy handkerchief, a common handkerchief there is sold for 2,000 Guinea Fra. You want to drink common tea to me shy, because I'm a traveler. I started, it has not been today, I started new podcasting, and the rest of them have been traveling to many of the countries. You want to drink tea with Mon Ami Mishai, you'll be drinking tea with about 1,000 Guinea Fra. So you see it, this is what Nigeria is turning to, a crashed economy whereby the citizens will not even be able to afford things for themselves. And mind you that citizens of this country buy things with dollar. Now, when you want to convert your money, imagine that yesterday you changed $500, and in 1 week time, dollar has climbed to 1,000. It means that your money has crashed to If you are having 50,000, what you are now having is 25,000. That's just it. That's what people don't even know. Meanwhile, I will be winding down the curtain here. Is still your one and only OAP. If this is your first time of joining me on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you'll be the first to collect it. Thank you for listening. God bless you.